All right, in business news this morning, Equifax has made a $700 million settlement following a massive security breach affecting thousands of people across North America. But the big question is what it will mean for Canadians who are impacted. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver is joining us now with more on that. So, Hayley, what are you learning?
Well, we've learned that of this $700 million settlement, Canadian victims won't be getting a single penny. And that's because this settlement is with U.S. authorities. So how that $700 million figure breaks down, $275 million will go to U.S. penalties. And then the balance between $300 and $425 million will go specifically to compensate U.S. victims. This is a requirement of the company's settlement south of the border. Now, while Canadian authorities have investigated, no such similar compensation fund has been created here in Canada. There's a compliance agreement with Equifax, but no funds have yet to be made available to the 19,000 Canadians who were affected by a massive data breach a couple years ago.
Got it. All right. Another story you're following affects people here in the Lower Mainland and maybe even in other parts of the country. And this has to do with pre-sale condos. I understand a developer in Richmond has basically just walked away from the deal.
That's right. Anderson Square Holdings said last week that it's canceling all of its pre-sale contracts in a Richmond development that got under construction earlier this year. That affects some 100 pre-sale buyers. Now, the good news is that they are told that they're going to get their deposits back with interest, but that's not good enough for many buyers. They put down money several years ago, and they argue that what they bought appreciated in value considerably over that time. We know that 25 of them have banded together and are considering a class action lawsuit. And meanwhile, when it comes to why the developer appears to be walking away from these contracts, they're facing a $4.6 million lawsuit with a construction company, and they also say they've been unable to secure appropriate financing. However, construction continues, so it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds.
Certainly. All right. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver on this Tuesday. Thanks, Hayley.
Thanks, Sonia.